Hey guys, Muriel from the Sunshine Family live here on the channel with the burning topic. Yes, Costa Rica borders. They are opening for the USA. I am so happy for a lot of people here, for a lot of people in general. But I have some fears and some facts and some warnings for you. So if you're live here, let me know. Leave your comment below. Say hi. I just put some sunscreen on my face. I look like a dead person. It's leaving a white layer on my face. That's weird. But anyways, hey Joey, here's Joey. So we are here live from the mango farm. I wanted to do this video about Costa Rica borders because there are others making videos about it, but I have missed some information that is burning in my mind to share with you, to my loyal subscribers, um, about what you might not have thought about and what is in my mind to share. Some speculations, of course, but also born from experience living in Costa Rica. I'm going to share that. Now, while there are still people hopping on, yes, I wanted to invite you, if you haven't done that yet, to subscribe to this channel. You can do that in the description below under my video later when it's like a recording posted on my channel. You can find a little icon on my screen. You can hit that later. And I want to encourage you to leave your comments anyways. I will go over them, and I'm excited always to hear who's live. So, Costa Rica borders, facts, and some of my fears and warnings. Here they are. First of all, let's start with the facts, okay? For Europe, they're already open. So for me and my family, that's a benefit. I'm from Europe. Most of my family comes from Europe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see some dear family members super soon. And but for the United States, there are so many people who have a house here, who want to return to their property. Just people who wanted to do a vacation in Costa Rica, long planned, and finally can come to Costa Rica. There were people on the no, Joey, don't jump on this. He wants to jump here on where I'm sitting. No, you cannot. You cannot, boy. You cannot. So yeah, there's lots of people making plans. I know. Okay, he did it. um, Lots of people who already making plans, who made plans, who gave up everything, sold their house, walked away from their job, sold their business to move to Costa Rica, and all their plans were canceled, right? Or on hold. Well, that can be in the past now because the states that will be opening their borders in the United States are New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Maine, and Connecticut. So definitely not all the states in. Joey, he's playing. My dog was super ill. Actually, he almost died, and he's now unleashed again. And he's so full of energy. So wherever I go, he jumps around. But you probably used that from me. Anyways, this is the facts about the states. Hey, there's more people on live. I'm excited for you that you're live with me here on the channel. I was just saying I look like I was so pale as I don't know as a that person because I put sunscreen on my face because we have a lot of clouds, but the sun is always shining. Skin cancer is huge here in Costa Rica. If you didn't know that, this is really important to know. So, what do you have to do in order to be a resident of one of these states? New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Maine, and Connecticut. Well, you have to have done a corona test at least 2 days before your flight. And this is the dog. I'm sitting here on the trampoline. Look. Hello, Joey. Yes, we see you. The whole thing is wobbling. leave your comments below. Say hi if you're live. Typically a Muriel video here. Nothing is perfect, but my life is not perfect. But you don't have to be perfect to live in Costa Rica. So the facts. What is required? A COVID test done at least 2 days before your flight. Valid travel insurance. I'm just reading. Um, Covers medical expenses at least 50K, minimum coverage of 2,000 for accommodation due to, basically what you need if you need to go to a hospital. Basically, Costa Rica don't want to get bankrupt because of tourists come without a solid insurance for health if they get COVID, right? You have to complete a digital epidemiological test. Well, it's all basic. I'm going to be resourceful. It's impossible to do a video with you, guy. Stop it. Hello in my life. This is Joey, and I'm a very young shepherd, and I just recovered from a huge illness, and now I want to play all day. So it is important that you go to this website, and then I will talk about my fears and my warnings for you. Go to the website www.ministeriodesalud.go.Costa Rica, and you can count on me to add that link in the description under my video. So as soon as it has been updated, then and uploaded on my channel, then you can just follow that link. I am resourceful because all these guidelines can change any day. So you want to get the information and the guidelines about what is expected from you as a USA citizen coming to Costa Rica starting September 1st. You want to have all the newest updates and not just relying on the videos that you see here. It might change any moment. So I will post a link of the Ministerio de Salud.go.Costa Rica below. And go through it. Take this serious. Now, my warnings and some of my fears are very, very important. Take it as my personal advice. I already see it. Concern number one: people start underestimating that COVID is a real thing. So people are hooking up together again. People are not wearing masks. People I know from my friends in the Netherlands that there's like illegal home parties with teenagers, and people are like, you know what? COVID is gone. COVID is done, but it is not. So now it's still summertime in a lot of countries. And so far I have learned that COVID is influenced, is basically transferred faster in a warmer, in a colder climate. So now we have autumn and winter time coming up in a lot of Northern America countries, in Northern European countries. The danger is that it will be spreading faster. So what if people are contaminating and coming massively to Costa Rica? That is my fear. I'm not personally. So first of all, let's clear this up. I am super happy for all business owners and everyone who is benefiting from tourists coming to Costa Rica. Come on, Costa Rica is thriving on tourists, right? But don't underestimate that it can be dangerous if people massively come to Costa Rica again and forget about taking precautions, right? So really respect that COVID is a real thing. Keep honoring the rules, regulations, and just pay attention to health and care that you have and responsibility you have for others, right? So that is my fear number one. Basically, also that I talk about this a lot with my friends, even with my family in the Netherlands who was planning to come here in December. We urged Dirk's mom to come sooner because we just, and this is my personal tip, we see it also, we don't hope so, but like if all the numbers are going to increase all over the world again because all the borders are opening, also because no country can handle economic crisis, they're going to choose to put health at second level than economy. Also, it's related, right? That a lot of new COVID numbers and new cases will come, and then the borders will be closed again. And we don't want our family to be stuck in the Netherlands while they want to be with us. So I'm not saying it will happen. It's just a prognosis. I just wanted to share my thoughts out loud, right? So that was my fear and warning. Well, basically, my fear number one. My warning would be, if you can come now, come now. Come as soon as possible and don't procrastinate. So if you can choose to fly in September 2 or October 2, I would definitely go for the fastest date. because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. And that's, of course, always a fact. You don't know what's happening in the future. So grab your opportunity while it's in front of you. Warning number two is for everyone who is going to vacation or is looking for a long term rental. Don't pay anything big numbers ahead of time, and be aware of the fact that a lot of businesses are on the fence of surviving or collapsing. Now, I hope for everyone that they get a lot of new customers finally, because the borders will be opening to these states of the USA, and that they get fully booked, right? But if you book, like standing in the shoes of people who are coming to Costa Rica now since the borders are opening, and they're making an upfront booking and payment of Airbnb or some kind of accommodation to a business accommodation that's on the fence of collapsing, you risk to have no place to stay and have paid money that you will never see back. So yeah, what is my advice? Well, my advice is trust on the fact that there is a lot of choice in accommodation right now, because it's not that busy as it was usually, and it is not dry season. It's a low season anyway. It's rainy season, so there's a lot of choice for accommodation. I would not book far ahead or long term, or even longer than a couple of days for accommodation. I would just, you know, take it step by step, and secure your investment in your stay. I think there will be plenty to find while you are at the spot, and this is basically how I've always done it. You book for a couple of days, and then you figure out if this is what you want to extend, and you're going to check out what's close by that place, because in general, if you have a nice accommodation, there's more accommodation close. So, I don't want to offend any business owner who like, Muriel, you're not really not helping my business right now, but I am here for my audience who wants to, I want to protect my audience who wants to come to Costa Rica and don't want to lose money paying for accommodation that's not existing anymore the moment they arrive. So I hope that makes sense. If it makes sense, then let me know in the comments below. And awesome. Gary is sharing at September 15, more states are opening: Colorado, Pennsylvania, and a couple of others. Yeah, awesome. Correct. That's why I always recommend people, I'm resourceful, go to the official website, Ministry of Salud, for all the updates, because updates happen fast. Even if it's not happy updates, they happen fast, and there will be always announced on that website. So I will add that link underneath my video, okay? And I'm excited to still see people live here, and I know that people watch the recording. Let me know below in the comments if you're watching live, #live or #recording, so I know more or less if this is the right time to do training like this or videos like this, because I am streaming more often lately, because I like it, because it's more real, because it's, serving. People can ask questions while I am live. But while I'm rambling on, let's cover warning number 3, concerning that the borders are opened again for people, and especially for people from the USA. People in general coming to Costa Rica now. I want to warn you in a positive way to have the right expectations. So if you are here to come for long term, and you were here before, for example, and you were used to finding a job while you were here and working a little bit in this restaurant and be a surf instructor there, and just, there was plenty of work for tourists and expats here in Costa Rica. I'm not saying there's not any anymore, because I have plenty of expat friends who do have work here, local work, right? So there is work, but just while the world has been changed due to COVID, your expectation level should be, changed as well, with the changes happening in the world and due to COVID in Costa Rica, right? So while it's a fact that lots of businesses are surviving, that means that a lot of businesses are disappearing or will disappear. It means that your favorite restaurant where you could come when you were in the country again for a couple of months, because I don't know, you work on and off a couple of months where you are. I know lots of people came here for 6 months, and then they lived up and off here, right? And in the living here, like for 6 months, they always found work, house sitting. It has changed. There's more competition. uh, not all the businesses are there. Things really, really have changed here in town. There is lots of empty places. Sometimes it looks like a doomy street at night. I'm not saying it will stay that way because we need the economy rise by new people coming, but I'm just saying, switch your expectations in the mind and have a solid budget in your back pocket, have credit cards, and don't expect to be earning while you're here when you were used doing that before, right? And thank you for the thumbs up. If you think this video is valuable for you or for others, give me your thumbs up around this video, and also of course share my video, right? There's lots of community Facebook groups. If you think people are there who can benefit, share my video, spread the word. I do that too with valuable things. So yeah, job opportunities are different. And that's basically a fact. So adjust your expectations, find other ways. If you want to travel long term in Costa Rica, have another type of income, find a remote job or type of income. Basically, what I do, right? I work fully online as entrepreneur, but even before COVID, I did that. For me, that's not new. My business is thriving online thanks to COVID because more people get used to working online and actually enjoying it, right? So ask your boss if you can work remotely now and online and continue earning while you are in Costa Rica, instead of, say bye to your temporary job where you live and try to find a job here, because that's going to be hard. A lot of companies all around the world are open now for having their employees working remotely and online. So it could be in your benefit, but don't rely on Costa Rica to provide you a job. Strive for independence. Don't count too much on earning on tourism. I know there's so many people also doing videos about Costa Rica who are thriving on tourism and are really focusing on that. But I always recommend to focus on different ways to generate an income while being vacationing or living in Costa Rica. Never rely only on tourists, right? Never rely only on one job. Never rely on one credit card. Now, everything that's one in business and income is a risk. So yeah, with that being said, I hope to have inspired you with my video touching on the Costa Rica borders and what's expected to be happening after opening its borders after September 1st. Yay, but I'm super excited for everyone. Especially in the USA, and people here in Costa Rica are waiting and who are preparing their accommodations and their restaurants for the tourists to come. I'm enjoying seeing more people in town and people living up again, having faith, right? But like I said, this video is also about my fears and my warnings and about how you can protect yourself, and to just adjust what you were used to or what you thought about how it would be. The world changed, you have to change. And with that being said, Costa Rica is beautiful. Oh, please do come to Costa Rica. It's worth it. The country deserves it. There's so much to see. And if you need help about this is what I always tell somewhere in my video, no matter what topic I'm covering, what to bring to Costa Rica, really facts about Costa Rica, but also especially how to generate an income while living or traveling in Costa Rica. Hit the first link under my description, in the description under my video, to learn more about what Dirk and I do online. We do several things. And also, if you need guidance in how to move to Costa Rica, I wrote an ebook. You can place your order. Go to the description below to find that link. You can book a call with me. This is not my business, right? But people start to ask me, can I please talk to you? So I created this service at the spot thanks to you guys asking me. So I've had beautiful conversations so far. That's a service that I just provide at the side of what I do online. And I really am an online coach, teaching others to work remotely and online, and not specifically in Costa Rica expert, although I've became one as I go, according to what I've learned myself. But I will never proclaim that I know everything. I learned as I go. I just a Dutch mom. I moved here in 2018, and all you can see on my channel is what I've learned so far, right? And I hope to inspire you with that, because you do not have to be an expert to come to Costa Rica. You don't have to pay a lot of money to learn from experts. I think you can just need to have a couple of guidelines to follow, and be specifically financially. Don't make the mistake to not have income before you come to Costa Rica. And yeah, so I share that all in my Costa Rica book, 7 Steps to Costa Rica. But I don't want to ramble on about how you can follow me. Just go to the description under my video. If you watch this on mobile, you will see a little triangle under my video or around my video. Just click it and the description pops up. Scroll through it, click on links that you think is beneficial for you. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Show your questions below, and I will go through them after this recording. And let me know if there's anything you want me to cover on the channel, because I make topics on demand as well. Okay, so thanks for your thumbs up. Thanks for your shares. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you. This was Muriel from Costa Rica, from my mango farm, from the Sunshine family. Take care and talk to you soon.